Wanted to follow up and ask a little more specifically about the different slices of advanced TV today and the progress that your whole team with Sandro and the whole crew and the I'm sure pretty complex roadmap that you've had building out different bridges. Tell us where the progress has been in OTT maybe.
Yeah, sure. OTT is an area that we're particularly excited about. One of the consistent, as we've looked at the space and evaluating sort of DataXu's capabilities and what are the elements that we can bring from our digital platform and apply into sort of a TV space. One of the areas that we've consistently heard from our clients and from marketers and agencies that's a real pain point is the ability to leverage first-party and third-party data in a targeted way against OTT. So today, most of the way the activation happens is on the publisher side. So you do targeting through contextual, or choosing your publishers and choosing your apps and whitelisting, and having to do that across multiple different distribution points to try to aggregate enough volume and reach audiences that feel like they're your audience, or that sort of look and smell like your audience based on the apps or the content that they're consuming. What we've been able to do is take our OneView cross-device graph technology, which is we term it a graph of graphs of graphs. So it leverages sort of best-in-class device graphs that are available in the industry with our own household graph and other sources, and allows all of those to operate in tandem in real time. And what that allows us to do then is for the OTT inventory that we have access to through publishers and exchanges and private deals, is to now target against that inventory, because we can take all of the rich data that we've accumulated, that our clients have accumulated against desktops and mobile devices and CRM files and all that are onboarded, and link those to the households where the connected TV or OTT devices are residing. And so take all of that rich first-party, third-party data and use it to activate against OTT. And we can do that across publishers, across inventory sources, and also layer in frequency capping, and really sort of allow marketers to reach the true audience that they want to market to.
So a little bit of a combination of probabilistic and deterministic, but with probabilistic
Absolutely.
A heck of a lot tighter stitching.
Probabilistic, deterministic, and flexibility for the environments, either the regulatory environment or the marketer's needs in terms of how we apply those. So OneView has policy configurations and different settings that we can turn on or off depending upon the marketer's needs or the country in which we're operating, and allow sort of the combine things dynamically based on what aspects of it are best suited to the marketer's objectives. But the real key there is the ability to target into an environment that's traditionally very hard or impossible to target into.
For those marketers or sellers, frankly, that haven't been as active in advanced TV, it's always a challenge, or at least it was a heck of a lot more of a challenge a year ago, to bring theory into practice and talk about, no, this is really working for folks. And you had mentioned that there's a case study that you guys are going to be publishing soon, talking about incremental lift and being able to combine media channels effectively.
Yeah, so we're working on a case study that we're releasing, and this was a programmatic linear TV campaign that we executed on behalf of an enterprise telecom customer. They were trying to reach small, medium business owners within some very specific DMAs. And these were large DMAs, but very hyper-focused on driving incremental sales and lift and branding activity within these local areas. They had a national TV campaign operating, they had a national digital campaign operating, but they really wanted to focus in there. So there was a digital component to this that was focused on display inventory and online video inventory, but there was also a linear TV component where we took a first-party audience from the advertiser, married that with some really best-in-class third-party data around small, medium business owners, worked with a TV analytics partner, in this case TiVo, to generate a list for these particular DMAs, generate a really robust list of what are the exact programs, channels, day parts, days of week where the audience that this client was trying to reach, where those audiences are most prevalent at the programming level. And then from an activation standpoint, working through integrations we have with Wide Orbit to access local broadcast inventory, not targeted just to the DMA, but to the specific programs, the specific days of the week where those audiences could best be found. And then marrying that with the results we have from our digital campaign and instrumentation that we had on the client's website, we're able to show that, and using the rest of the country as a sort of a control, then we were able to show that with the digital campaign combined with the TV campaign, again, focused on small, medium business owners against programs that indexed well for them, we had a 5x lift on activity against the website and the specific products and services that they were marketing in that commercial. And so we had a 5x lift over just the digital campaign in those markets. And compared to the national average, where they had just some national TV campaigns running, in those DMAs, we had a 15x visitation to the website and the branding activities. And then we haven't had a chance yet to look at sort of the store sales results, but we've had anecdotal reports of sort of above average in-store traffic focused on the particular products that the customer's trying to market.
So a little, wow. So 1 + 1 not exactly being 1.5, but more like 11.
More like 11.
Yeah.
So that was really exciting to see, and we're really excited by sort of the opportunities and the capabilities and sort of the opportunity for our clients that are presented by linear TV when you have an opportunity to really target it in that sort of one-to-many environment. You know, one of the challenges with linear is you're not doing one-to-one addressable to the home or to the individual, but to a DMA or to a zone. And so where you can apply data to really choose the best programs and the best times and the best days of the week in which to reach your audience, and then layer analytics on it, even if it's not a pure one-to-one match on the exposed audience, but you can use analytics to show that it's working and that it's working well. That's a really powerful story.